how we're doing today, guys, on this rainy, horrible fucking Sunday. I actually woke up today, went to Dunkin' Donuts and got my, a blueberry donut again. I think it's about 10 days in a row now that I've pretty much done that shit. But, anyways, it's pouring rain. And, one of the thing about living in the New England area is that you can basically wake up and you're basically pretty much know when it's fucking kind of shitty out just by looking at, just by, you have a feeling. And kind of woke up and started walking to my car and pouring fucking rain. Kind of sucks. But anyways, alright. Just uploaded a new video to my main channel. It's basically another Sunday's little challenge video. It's not so much, well, in a way, it's not really. Kind of like a DM. Like I said, I'm kind of fairly changing some shit up and really experimenting with some new stuff. So, that's on my main channel. Also, like I said, uploaded my Sarah Diamond God Wars video last night. Or rather, early this morning, since I fucking, my sleep schedule is kind of still a little fucked up and shit. Otherwise, it's pretty, didn't get a Herbal Refugee last night, so my Herbal experience still stays the same, or rather, early this morning. And also, I watched a well, it's not recent, it's actually, I think it was made in 1990, hang on, let me actually see when this movie was actually made. I have it on my monitor over here. 1988 actually, so it's definitely not a fairly recent movie, it's actually a fairly old movie. But it's by John Carpenter, it's called They Live. It's one of those cheesy, deezy type fucking movies. It's one of those movies that a guy gets the living shit kicked out of him for 12 minutes straight, and knowing if that ever happened in real, there's this one scene in the movie where it was kind of, this guy literally got punched in the face probably about, I'd say, 50 fucking times. No, that, in real life, whoo, that really can't fucking happen. I mean, unless you're, even if you're a boxer, but then again, movies back in the 80s, early 90s, people loved that shit. They loved seeing 12-minute long fight scenes. If you didn't have a 15-minute long fight scene in those movies, the movie was considered garbage. But nowadays, since everything is a little more realistic and in the future, can't do that shit anymore. But, anyways, alright. Movie is based about this drifter that comes into, I think he was in fucking Cali or whatever. He finds his pair of sunglasses, and basically he puts them on, and it's really fucking creepy, because it's basically, he sees, aliens that look like normal people, but the glasses actually makes him see their real identity, and they're fucking ugly people. And the ironic thing about it is that all the rich people in the movie are the aliens. All the homeless people, poor people, are actually humans, because the point of the movie was that it's kind of a little, it has a subliminal message. It's kind of rich is fucking killing poor, or whatever, basically, pretty much. But, basically, yeah. So, it's about aliens basically living in the world and nobody really noticing them, which kind of really is creepy. It's on Netflix if you guys want to check it out or not. But, yeah, that's basically pretty much about it, and let's move along now. Alright, but today, we're actually going to be talking about a fairly interesting topic that is actually, well, it gets talked about a lot. It's fairly, well, it has to do with RuneScape, but it's not so much about RuneScape, but it's about computers in general. Alright, so, basically, pretty much, really thinking about buying another desktop, mainly because my i5 Dell XPS, desktop that I bought 2 years ago now, it's really not, it's definitely not doing it. Even though I put my fucking HD PVR for my, gaming videos that I'm recording on my gaming channel onto my Anus laptop, which is an i7, and it does render videos a hell of a lot fucking faster, but it's just for the simple fact that, kind of really would not like to have my Anus laptop, because I kind of really use my 3D laptop as my laptop while, I'm fucking home. my Anus laptop while, it's kind of like my mobile laptop, and basically my desktop for my fucking gaming videos and gaming channel. Only problem is that it's not a fucking i7. Let me break that down Barney style. Okay, if I render a video with a dual-core processor in Sony Vegas, a 10-minute video, it will take probably about, this is like a high-definition video, probably take about an hour long. It's generally, when I had my fucking shitty Dell laptop, woohoo! That motherfucker, it would take about an hour, I'd say about an hour per video. I mean, it's impossible to mass produce videos if you're using that type of equipment. With my i5, it takes probably about, I'd say, maybe like 40 minutes of video when I'm batch rendering. What I mean by batch rendering is that in Sony Vegas, you can basically put a 6-hour long recorded fucking clip and break it up into being 15 minutes per video, and then set Sony Vegas to just render 20, 15-minute videos. If you batch render, it adds a couple minutes, but it really shouldn't add no more than 5. My i7 desktop, it's mainly about 45 minutes per video, which that's pretty fucking long. Then I put fucking my HD PVR on my Anus laptop, which is an i7, and it was batch rendering videos in 20 minutes, and I'm like, holy shit! This is, it's actually pretty nice. So, probably going to be continuing making Modern Warfare 3 videos on my gaming channel in the near future. The only problem is that so much is time. I mean, if I have a shitty desktop, then it's going to take a while to render all the videos. My point. So I was actually online looking at some new Dell desktops, and the reason why I normally buy shit from Dell is because I have a Dell account, and whenever I buy shit and I, generally paid off, and I don't have any, I pay off the, it's 1 year without any interest. So basically, you can buy a $2,000 laptop, and it's 1 year without zero interest. And if you don't pay it off before 12 months, that's when they hit you with 35% fucking interest. Yes, I know that is insane. That's why you pay it off in the first year. But it actually helps your credit. It actually builds your credit, which is actually fairly fucking nice. So that's why normally I shop Dell. So I was online looking at some desktops last night. Look at this one i7, 16 gigs of RAM. It's like a terabyte hard drive, an i7. I think it was 2.4 gigahertz, which is the same as my laptop. My Anus laptop is only 2.2 gigahertz, and still it's rendering videos fast as fuck. And basically it was only $1,800. Now, when I say only $1,800, yes, probably a lot of you guys are going to fucking comment saying, holy shit, that's a lot of fucking money. Yes, it is a lot of money, but when you have 12 months to pay it off, it's actually really not that bad. If you break it down, you do, let's see, 1,800 divided by 12, it's only $150 a month. It's $150 even a month that you would really owe on the desktop. My fucking car insurance a month is $220. So, it's actually cheaper than my fucking car insurance, which is actually, that's kind of pisses me off, since I can't wait till I turn 25 in 2 years. Then my car insurance goes from being $220 to $170. Yes, I know it's retarded, but that's the way the real world is. Anyways, alright, so I was looking at some, Dell desktops, and, was actually looking at some Alienware. And all of my fucking friends, all of you guys always say Alienware is overpriced. And I always thought, yeah, Alienware is overpriced. Saw this one desktop, it had 16 gigs of RAM, a 2 tera hard drive, and it was for $3,300. I'm like, Jesus, holy butt fuck. That's a lot of goddamn money. And plus, I think that I could put an Alienware on my Dell account. Not really sure though. Even though my Dell account I have for $10,000, which is actually pretty fucking awesome. Because I bought a lot of shit from Dell before. So it kind of builds your credit up as you buy more and more stuff. But anyways, yeah, $3,300, and I was looking at it. I'm like, why the fuck is this laptop, this desktop, $3,300? Same graphics card, same RAM. It's an i7. Then I looked at the gigahertz, and it's a 4.3 fucking Glock fucking processor. Do you guys have any fucking idea what that means? That means you render videos 5 goddamn minutes. Holy fuck. You guys always say to me that Alienware is always overpriced. It's not. Alienware isn't overpriced. It's just that they, for whatever reason, have the best shit in their computers, which makes them expensive as fuck. So, I actually may buy a game. I might buy my first Alienware. Might lose my Alienware virginity pretty in the near future, because if I'm going to be mass producing videos, you get a i7 4.3 gigahertz desktop. Holy shit. You're talking about rendering videos in about like 5 to maybe 10 minutes. That videos are like 15 minutes high definition. And for some of you guys that don't really make YouTube videos, don't really make RuneScape videos, this kind of really doesn't affect you at all. This is why it's kind of one of those strange random vlogs and shit. Mainly because, I mean, you guys don't really experience what I go through and what other people who make YouTube videos go through. When you render a video, it takes fucking time. And, I mean, when I had my shitty fucking laptop, when I first started making videos, I used to wait like an hour and 20 minutes. And, I mean, it used to be the same way with me and No One's Perfect. We used to bitch and fucking moan on Ventrilo together, basically talking about how we can't do anything else on our laptop, because if we did anything else, it would lag. So, when I first started making YouTube videos, I would render a video that would take an hour and a half long, and I couldn't do anything on my computer. I couldn't play RuneScape. The only thing I could do is fucking go on Ventrilo or play Solitaire. And even playing Solitaire would fucking lag. My CPU usage was 100%. But with an i7, right now my CPU, whenever I render a video, it doesn't even go over 30%. I can render a video, watch porn, watch YouTube videos, watch a movie, download porn, download movies, and still I would not be using 100% of my fucking processors, which is actually it's pretty awesome. But an i5, I can render a video, I can play RuneScape, watching a YouTube video, it begins to lag a little bit. But then again, for my fucking i5 desktop, I really only use that for rendering videos. So, but not really sure if you guys ever watch or seen on YouTube what's his goddamn name? SSOHPKC. That mother, he's part of Machinima Realm. He has like 450,000 subscribers. I watch his videos sometimes. He mass produces videos up the ass. Like, he makes like he uploads like 10 videos a day, but he's a gaming channel, so you know, but still, you produce 10 videos a day, you figure with an i7 that's going to be like fucking 5-6 hours of just rendering. If I had the Alienware computer, holy shit. That's only like maybe less than an hour of rendering. Holy shitballs, it's actually pretty awesome. But, I don't really know. Really not really sure if I really want to, consider buying that $3,300 Alienware computer. If I did, it would have to, I definitely would put it on my Dell Preferred account. The only problem is I'm not sure if I could. If I could, then it's a possibility. If I can't, I may have to wait till next year when I do my taxes and I get kind of, like a tax back and shit. That's normally what I that's normally what I spend my fucking tax return money on, is actually buying fucking computers and shit. Not computers to smash, fucking actual working computers and stuff. But otherwise, let's see, let's round it off to $3,400 fucking dollars. Divided by 12. That'll be about $283 a month. That's really not that bad. I could round it up to $300 a month. But, still. Oh my god. That fucking desktop, woo! I would be a mass gaming pooping machine. I mean, rendering video machine.
Alright guys, but like I said, make sure to check out the video on my main channel, and that's pretty much about it. But not really sure if I really should buy an Alienware desktop computer. You guys can let me know in this what the fuck is wrong with that? Sorry, my brain is a little distorted right now. I don't really know why. Anyways, you guys can let me know in some comments if you guys think I should or should not. I may or may not consider buying one. It's just the simple fact that if I really start playing Modern Warfare 3 a lot and mass-producing videos, kind of really don't want to wait like 40 minutes to an hour for one goddamn video. That's pretty much that's a little annoying. But, anyways, right now I want to get my email address. If you have some happy hooba crunchers that I have for you motherfuckers. Ask@yahoo.com and to be used, because if you do, well, your brain will become, well, kind of mushy and distorted. And then you'll be all fucked up in general. First, hooba question. Hey, Chris, I have two questions for you. One, do you believe any of the party hats on RuneScape will crash anytime soon? If so, how much do you think? Two, how many times a day do you go PKing? Ours username, Chris Hassick. That kind of reminds me of the name Chris Hansen. On Dateline NBC, How to Catch a Pedophile. Anyways, alright, party hats crashing anytime soon. It's really up to people. I mean, it's really up to the people that wants them to crash. I mean, it's not that hard to get one party hat to go down in price. All you have to do is get a whole bunch of fucking douchebags to go on the forums and start fucking typing saying, buying party hat for this, buying party hat for that, buying party hat for that. And they don't really buy the fucking party hat, they just kind of decrease the value. Do I see them crashing anytime soon? No. They, for the most part, they really have stabilized. How many times a day do I go PKing? If you count my DMs as a PKing trip, then it will be maybe like once a day, since I do like a DM maybe like once a day. So, yeah, moving along now. Next, a boober question. Hey, I was wondering where you normally do fletching or herblore and what bank. Because you normally do it in mobilizing armies. Do you still do your fletching or herblore there, or do you change over time? Just wondering. Alright, username, Fairy Hybrid. Alright. Do I go and mobilize? Alright, look. Like I said, majority of time I'm at mobilizing armies. Sometimes I'm other places. It really depends. I literally do a fucking farming run, and wherever I end my farming run, I run to the closest bank. Or if I'm meeting someone to get a farming herblore effigy, then I normally go to a bank or really whatever. I don't really have one designated spot, but mobilizing armies, it's fairly nice. It's a nice little excluded community bank. But anyways, guys, holy shitballs, I actually made this vlog really long. So, yeah, make sure you guys thumbs this vlog up for some sexiness and some long-ass talking. My throat is kind of sore right now, so yeah. See you guys tomorrow. If you guys got anything for me, let me know if I should buy an Alienware desktop or not. Bye!